Hello and welcome to NewsX Auto. My name is Syed Shiraz and welcome to yet another trademark video, the tractability video. In this video, I show the lowest speeds in each gear without lugging the engine. Okay, so how that helps you? This gives you an idea about the correct speeds at which you can downshift to avoid lugging the engine. And if you observe carefully, this video will also tell you when you have to upshift. Okay, but first let's concentrate on the lowest speeds in each gear below which you should be downshifting. Okay, this would apply from second gear onwards, of course. However, as has become customary that people show without using throttle if it is able to hold a certain speed in first gear. So we'll start with that. First gear, no throttle. See, again, this the strange thing is it does not do that always. Let me show it to you. So I'll just put my hand on the handlebar just to maintain balance. Okay, I would not be throttling. In fact, I had left the clutch a bit too early, that's why it stalled. So yeah, in fact, I missed making that video, the incline video in first gear at idle. Okay, I've made those videos on other motorcycles. Let me tell you right now that yes, this could climb as well. It was struggling, but it did not stall. Okay, yeah, so it does maintain 6-7 kilometers per hour on the speedo. So normally I shift to second above 20. In fact, the 4000 mark is, let me share it with you right away. That's, you will upshift even while running in the engine above 4000 RPM on this motorcycle. Okay, so now let's get back to the lowest speeds. Second gear. All right, remove the hand. So it would maintain 11-12 kilometers per hour, but it is not happy doing it. When you slowly pull it up, okay, it is not happy. It gets smooth from 18 kilometers per hour onwards. All right, now the honest thing is, let me try to show it to you on this corner. No one actually downshifts to first at speeds when the bike is rolling, honestly. But I'll tell you why some part of that is wrong. Okay, so for example, if I do this now, even I would not downshift to first on in corners because it unsettles the bike. All right, so yes, the only exception is second gear, wherein as long as the speedo has double digits, okay, you can pull the bike up, okay, without downshifting to first. However, the moment it goes to single digits, then yes, you will downshift to first. Okay, so although it starts to get smooth from 18 kilometers per hour in second gear, to avoid unsettling the bike in corners, okay, you can pull it up from 15, from even 12 kilometers per hour, 11 as well. The moment it goes below 10, that's when you'll downshift to first. On speed breakers, of course, you would be doing what? Definitely below 10 kilometers per hour. If you are not jumping the bike, that's another scenario altogether. So below 10 kilometers per hour, you would shift down to first. All right. See, I shift to second at 4500 RPM. Do that, please do that. Do not upshift, before 4000 RPM on this bike. Third gear. Let me bring it down to protest. protest. Starts to get, no, the bike is not happy. Starts to get smooth at 28. You can say that yes, from 30 kilometers per hour onwards you can pull it up. However, 35 is when it's the smoothest. Again, you know, you would not always keep an eye on the speedometer while riding, but you know, once you practice a bit on empty roads, then it becomes second nature. Then the sound would tell you when to downshift, okay, and when to upshift as well. So, and I'm a light rider, okay, right now I just weigh what, 55-56 kilos. If you are like 80-90 kilos, then you must add 5 kilometers to every speed, okay, that I will tell you, below which you have to downshift. So for example, if I'm telling you that below 30 in third gear you should downshift to second, if you are a heavier rider, that speed will become 35. See, the rule is, when I tell you to upshift above 4000 rpm, so right now, see, the moment it drops down below 4000 rpm, you would downshift. If you know, that is an easier rule to remember. Let me show it to you again. So I shift above 4500 rpm, that's where the bike is the smoothest. So now see, the moment this is better for the engine, lugging is bad for the engine, okay. Just so that you're not confused, let me explain it to you again. For third gear, if you're a light rider like me, you can pull it up from 30 kilometers per hour. The moment it goes below 30, you downshift to second, all right, and then you would actually upshift to third above 4500 rpm. See, at 4000 rpm in third it is doing 39-40, okay. So that ideally means you should downshift to second below 40, but you know, there is no point in doing that. Again, you know, you would feel okay, this bike has a slipper clutch, but then you would still feel the bike to get a bit unsettled, okay. Smooth riding is also necessary, okay, without harming the engine. So this is when I'll downshift, okay. I mean, you don't have to. All right, again, like in the highway review video, okay, it had stopped recording. It said SD card error, so I have switched off the GoPro and switched it on again, and let me try to conclude the video quickly, okay. So I was talking about third gear. Simply put, third gear, the moment you drop down below 30, you shift down to second, all right. Now let's try fourth. Let me bring it down to 30. Okay, not, the bike is pulling, but it's not happy at 35. Starts to get smoother at 40, but it's still not happy. 45 is when you can start, okay, below, the moment you go below 45 in fourth gear. Let me see again. Okay, I'll tell you what, third is 30, fourth you can keep it at 40. The moment you go below 40, downshift to third. Let's see what fifth is like. Protest. Whoa, starts to get smooth actually from 45 onwards as well. I just pulled it up from 46, and the bike, the engine did not feel happy, and that's in fourth. And like I said, I am a light rider. See, for light riders, oh no, let me revise that. It is not happy pulling in fourth from 40 kilometers per hour. 45 is the minimum, that too for a light rider like me. Okay, for heavier riders it would be 50. You go down below 50, you do this, you might feel that, you know, oh, the revs are rising. No, do not worry about it. Lugging the engine is harmful for the engine. High revs, okay, provided they are not constant. All right, so right now, yeah, you know, the high revs are not constant. You downshift, they rise momentarily. Okay, you would not be harming the engine. See, it is pulling. Noobs would tell you that, oh, it is pulling. No, it is pulling, but it is lugging the engine. Okay, experienced riders would tell you that the bike is not happy. Fifth. Not happy, not happy, not. 55 onwards it starts to get smoother. 60 onwards it gets beautifully smooth. Once more. No. 60 onwards it's smooth. So the moment you go below 60, but then the downshifts should feel smooth as well. That's also a point. But then again, you'll prioritize not lugging the engine, even if the downshifts don't feel smooth to you. Well, okay, so I would say let me try that again. Yes, 55 kilometers per hour. You go below 55 kilometers per hour in fifth gear, downshift to fourth. Now let's check the final top gear. No protest, a lot of protest. The bike is not happy. 65 onwards it starts to get smooth. 70 kilometers per hour would be the minimum speed below which you should ideally downshift to fifth. Let me downshift and tell you whether it's smooth or not. Yes, absolutely. In fact, let me quickly take the opportunity to tell you how to correctly downshift. You have to flip the throttle. Alright. So let me bring it down to 70. Absolutely smooth shift, and you can do it in every downshift irrespective of the gear. Smooth. That was fifth to fourth, and now fourth to third, third to second. See. All right, so just a quick recap. Start from third gear. All right. See, this is what I meant. This was the exception. Okay. In first, of course, you will leave the clutch gradually. In second, also you will leave the clutch clutch gradually at these speeds while turning in second, right? Everywhere else, you know, you immediately leave the clutch, see, right? And you don't have to, except for the first gear, you don't have to pull the clutch in completely. See, oh, in fifth gear, see, the bike is juddering. Anyway, I'll skip the recap. You know, you can rewind the video and see all those speeds. The recap itself would take a minute or two, so I would save you that time. You can rewind and check that. So guys, I hope you got a good idea about the tractability of this motorcycle, and the bonus things that you learned, you know, how to properly downshift, and you know, at which point should you be upshifting. That's 4,500 rpm, minimum 4,000 rpm, all right, even while running in the engine. So yeah guys, that was the long and short of it. I hope you like the video, and do hit that like button, and do subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment even if you do not have a question, and I shall see you soon in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.